happy to finally see you again. I know it's been a while, it's been 8 months to be exact since the last time I filmed a video, and in the very beginning I would like to apologize for the quality of my sound, which probably is not going to be the best, but I already recorded this video 3 times in the last half an hour and I discovered that there is something wrong with my external mic and it was just doing like all the time as I was speaking, so I'm trying to go without the mic and I'm just using the mic in the camera, so hopefully you will forgive me and you will be able to understand what I'm gonna say to you, because I am just super excited to be talking to you again. And today I would like to speak about books once again, and I'm super happy to be doing it. And if you are new here, please welcome. My name is Becky and I started this channel approximately 3 years ago, but as I just mentioned, for past 8 months I took a little bit of booktube break because life just got busy and I wasn't very much able to read as much as I would love to, and therefore there was not so much things to talk about regarding books on this channel, so I decided to take a little break. And for those of you, my fellow lovely booktubers who came back or are still here, thank you so much. I'm so happy to have you back here, and please say hi in the comments and let me know what are you currently reading or what did you just purchase, which last book you are excited about to read. And without further ado, I'll just dive in because I feel like I could be talking here for ages, but I would very much love to share about the books which I just bought, and I will start with the first one, which is called The Bookshop Women. I personally haven't heard about this book before until yesterday when I purchased this book. Maybe you already discussed this many times because unfortunately, as I was off from this booktube world for a while, I haven't even been able to watch many videos, so maybe you already know this book. If not, let me introduce this to you. I'm very excited to dive into this one because it's called The Bookshop Women by Nanako Hanada. And it's about our main character, who is a woman around 33 years old, I believe, and she just very recently separated from her husband and she is trying to find a way how to basically get back on the track with her own life, because at this point she is even homeless and she stays in different hostels and basically anywhere where she can find a place to stay instead of sleeping in the street during the night. But one thing that she decides to do is to join some sort of like a dating app. It's an online platform where she can meet new people, but what she ends up doing is to recommend books to people because she herself is working in a bookstore, which I actually really liked. And also I love the cover. I really like the color palette and how graphic it is, so I think it will be a very good one, because when I got into the bookstore yesterday I didn't have any book in mind which I would like to purchase, and I was like, okay, I'll just see what I can find, and I found this book and I cannot really wait to dive into it. Then the second book I would like to show you is the one which I'm sure many of you know already because it's been quite discussed on booktube previously, and it's called If We Were Villains. And I must confess I already read this book because I bought this, I believe, last week. But I'm kind of now in the point where I very much enjoy reading again, so I went through this book quite quickly. And I didn't know much about this book at the time when I bought it, except it's about a group of young people who are studying to become actors, and they're living together in some sort of like college or academy together. And I knew that there is some crime, like a murder or mystery involved, and whilst I normally do not really read this sort of genre, I kind of felt like I would like to give this a go. And the story with this book is quite interesting for me because the last 5 times at least when I was in a bookstore I picked this book up as a first thing, and then I walked through the whole bookstore just to put the book back down and pick up some different book, thinking that I'll take it next time. But I finally decided to do it last week, and I will tell you more about it in my wrap-up video, hopefully very soon. So this is the second book. And then the third one, which is quite interesting because, as I told you, I never really was into like crime or thriller or detective genre as much. I read a couple books like it, but it never really was a genre of my choice. But I found this book which I heard so much about, and it's called A Gentleman in Moscow, and I know that there's been also a series already created, but I don't know much about this rather than one sentence, that there is some Russian aristocrat who was basically in prison in some sort of like hotel room. I believe it was because of some crime he maybe or maybe not committed. I don't know. If you read the book, let me please know in the comments how you found it, if you like it or not, but please no spoilers because I haven't read it yet. But I'm quite excited to read it, and it's quite, well, chunky one, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I was excited to try something new. Maybe it's because it's October and I just feel like I would like to read more like drama or crime books. So this is the third one, and then the fourth one I would like to show you is non-fiction, and it's by Stephen Furtick. And I don't know if you know him, but basically he is a pastor in one church in America, I believe, and I discovered him very recently. I think it's been like 2 months so far, because YouTube suggested me one of his short videos with his like sermons, and I must say I really enjoyed it, and since that moment I've been watching his videos every single morning, because you can find his full, like I think it's 1 hour long sermons, but also there are so many short videos created from the long ones, and I really enjoy to have it in the morning whilst I'm having breakfast or drinking tea, because I think it's been like 1.5 years since I have this habit that in the morning I like to read the Bible. So now either before or after I read the Bible I like to watch one of his videos, because it's been a while since I found some priest or pastor who I would really enjoy the way he speaks and what he speaks, although I must say that for my taste sometimes he shouts a little bit too much, but it's just him being very enthusiastic, so I can appreciate that as well. And I'm quite curious because when I was doing a little research I discovered that he already published several books, but this is his latest one, so I'm quite curious to see how it's gonna go. And also I thought originally that this would be some sort of like devotional book, you know, which you have like short text which you can read, for example, every day, like half of a page or something. But now when I browsed through the book I discovered that it's more split into like proper chapters, so I think there's something I can read like a normal book, so to speak. So I'm quite curious. And then one more book which I would like to show you, which I purchased in September when I was in Italy, because in September I conducted my very first solo holiday, because it's kind of strange to speak about it this way, because obviously I lived in Scotland, so I was there sort of like on my own, and I was doing little solo trips there as well, but this was the first time I decided to travel for 5 days to Italy. Sorry, but my phone is ringing now for some reason. And I decided to take like 5 days, and every single day I spent in different town, and it was super lovely. And of course I wanted to bring a book from my travels, so the one I found in one little vintage shop in Milan was Shakespeare's sonnets, and I'm super excited because it's written in 2 languages. So on one side you have sonnets written in English, and then you have it in Italian, which is wonderful because I really would love to learn Italian. Right now I'm kind of cracking on with my German, because since March I started to take lessons, so every week I have a German class, plus I'm torturing myself with Duolingo. Anyone else? So yes, I'm trying German now, but afterwards I would very much love to learn Italian. Although probably starting with the Shakespeare as a new read in a new language is not the best idea, but we will see. So yeah, this one. And also I really like the cover and the fact that it's kind of old one. I think it was like €3 or something. I really liked it. So my friends, I know this has been a little bit short introduction. I'm just gonna find out when I'll watch the video how bad the sound is. I really hope it's not too bad. If yes, please forgive me. And I just would like to give you a hug because I'm very excited to be back here. So please let me know in the comments if you read any of these books and if you liked it. And I promise to do my best to be able to bring you wrap up very soon, because I kind of have feeling that I might be on the track to kind of make this channel a little bit more lively again than in past 8 months. So hopefully that will be soon, and until then please say hi in the comments because I would love to hear from you, and hopefully I will see you soon. Bye bye!